Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. So, unfortunately, Indeed. The Indeed CEO sparks backlash after announcing unexpected company shift. Quote, hiring is still too slow and too hard. Wow, Indeed. Isn't that where you put your resume to find jobs? So the article states Indeed has joined the ranks of employers slashing jobs as they further integrate AI into their businesses. HR reported. The cuts involve roughly 1,300 roles in the company's HR technology segment. In a statement, the company said its aim was to simplify hiring by building a better seeker and employer experience using AI, per HR Dive. So 1,300 people will be gone from Indeed. Why? AI. Do you not see what is happening here in this country? 1,300 people gone. AI. And listen, I've heard people say that a lot of the jobs that they've applied for, some say they've never gotten callbacks, and seen videos where they say on TikTok, "Hey, they think it's AI that's doing the filter through." So now, AI, besides technology, is AI now what? The deciding factor whether you get a job interview or not? The cuts involve roughly 1,300 roles in the company's HR technology segment. I've even heard, like I said, even in engineering, you would think engineering teacher, nurse, those jobs are guaranteed. There's always going to be a need. That's going to be job security, job safety, jobs like that. Are you kidding? No one is safe. Look what's happening with Medicaid. In rural areas, we were talking about this yesterday with a friend of mine. In rural areas, guess what's happening? They're already saying that there is going to be what's happening is I call it a consolidation, shutting down entire hospitals. Yes, shutting down entire hospitals. So if you do that, that means the nurses and the doctors, so shutting down nurses, doctors, security guards, admin. Oh, and what's supposed to happen is the people are supposed to go to a hospital that's maybe like one location. They said, well, they got another one that's like 30 miles away. 30 miles away. And if you think, well, 30 miles away, if it's life threatening, 30 miles, huh? But that's what's happening. So if that's happening in rural areas, where do you think that entire staff of that hospital is going to go? You can't take two hospitals and combine them into one and have enough space. No, those folks are going to be laid off without a job. In rural areas, hospitals shutting down. All the job layoffs, firings, elimination, but no job creation. Heck, I've seen studies that say, hey, a robot's going to be doing the surgery. It's like, you got to be kidding me. They already have them now. They've got them programmed and the robots are already working. So pretty soon, but we're not going to need doctors. What's going on? If a robot can filter through resumes and determine AI if a person can qualify to get a job interview or not, you don't think you can type in some symptoms and they can go ahead and just diagnose you? I'm telling you, we're entering a point. This we may be looking at the great. I hate to say it, depression, 2008. I don't recall all of this. 2008. This right here, in my opinion, is going to be worse. AI. There's even a restaurant. You don't need a waiter or a waitress. No. The other robot will come and go ahead and take your order. Well, how would a robot bring the food on a tray? It's got a little system, and the food is on there, and it brings it. The robot brings it out to you, and then it takes its way on back in behind the counter. They've got they've got robots running fast food. You can have a fast food restaurant. I've seen it, and you got a robot doing the fries. Take you the order. You just speak it, whatever. Put it in like you do in the kiosk, and a robot gets it ready. Robots doing laundry, robots dancing. If they can do all that, you're looking at a human replacement. So, indeed, that's why people go to the website to go and find jobs. Even they are laying off. AI. Sure, it's innovative, new technology, but it is not your friend. I think this is going to be the one concept where people think, oh, we gotta move with the modern times. But I think AI is not gonna be your friend. That's why I understand the tariffs and bringing manufacturing back here. Sounds great, yay! And the idea initially, I think, was jobs. No, because Amazon has spent well, they had some what is it, 1 million robots, or it's something crazy, $1 million in robots, what have you. They're laying, do you not see that a whole factory lined up to turn in their badges that day? So yeah, Mike, with the tariffs, they're going to bring back manufacturing. Yeah, sounds great, but what's the problem? Well, it's not going to equate to jobs for the American people. The great divide, rich getting richer, middle class, working class getting poor. And I hate to say it, this is how people get wiped out. Indeed, layoffs. Did you not see Tyson? 5,000 factories, 5,000 workers in the plants, rather. 5,000 workers in the plant let go. And they said they're closing little plants across the country. They have whole little areas where pretty much like 80%, it could be between 60 and 80% of the people work for that manufacturing, that factory. So if it closes, well, it's a domino effect. Closes, then the places, the restaurants around them close down. Besides the inflation, the cost of food is too high to go out and eat anyway. So when that happens, those are the areas you're gonna pretty much, it'll be a ghost town. If that closes down, that's pretty much carrying the entire community there. Come to the big city, you can't afford the prices. Stores shut down. It's a domino effect. If they're not working, where are the tax dollars going to come from? Police, trashmen, city services. When it's like that, that's how a town can easily go from um, to a prosperous or working class town to basically a ghost town. It won't take long. It will not take long. So unfortunately, life as we know it, it's like it's slowly just disappearing. No one is safe. No job is safe. Let me know what you all think. I've heard before about some cuts at Indeed. I've heard about that, but now here we go. 1,300 in the HR technology segment. And what companies do when they see it's very productive, they can make money. Don't be surprised. They'll start making cuts elsewhere. That's why I say nobody is safe. Oh, we save how much money on that? Then there'll be some other costs. Maybe administrative is really not needed in a lot. Oh, are you kidding me? You can really cut that down. You can do a 2 for 1. Who's going to balk at it? So happen to be there, the person that got laid off, the one who's left standing, that's going to be now. They're getting the 2 for 1. You're going to do their job and your job. and complain. Why? You complain not to the HR unit because you can be gone. As I said before, with all this going on, in my opinion, we're looking at a civilized silent purge. What's next? Chaos around the corner. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.